Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm flipping banger. Now, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be talking about Palantir. The reason I'm actually talking about Palantir, okay, update, backstory. The reason why I'm talking about Palantir is because I noticed that its price is at $16. Now, you guys know that I've not been as into the finance community as usual because I was traveling, right? And you know, internet's different in other parts of the world. You cannot access the same things that you would when you're in the West. Okay, but Palantir's stock price has been slashed by over 30%, literally. I think we had a high of $40 at a point. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the stock has went down a pretty significant amount in the last year. But guys, don't be pessimistic, okay? We're not pessimistic over here. Want to know why? Because first of all, we bought in early. I still think that we are early in Palantir's lifespan, okay? But I wanted to talk about a few reasons why I think that the stock is being slashed this much and what we can expect to see in the near future, and why I personally think that Palantir is still a go. We are still investing in Palantir. I plan to add to my Palantir position in the next couple of days when I see where the price is going. So Palantir is pretty much still investing in other companies and getting some friends in the business, like more partnerships, which I think is great, and it is going to help us well in the long term. Now, I've seen a few price targets from different analysts. Some have it at $22 and some have it at a low of $15 and a high of $30, which I think is still pretty good, as Palantir saw a sharp increase from IPO in, was it October 2020 or was it September? I lose my memory sometimes, but we have still, we're still at an increase from that point. But I think that year over year, or at least analysts are expecting $22, which as of the price that it's currently trading at, that is still an increase of 25%, which to me is still good in a year period, because the average that you will see is 10%. Now, we have talked about inflation on this channel in a very lengthy manner, and I do think that inflation is one of the key things that are affecting Palantir, and not Palantir alone, but a lot of the growth stocks, or even just stocks in general. The stock market has been in pretty much red for a couple months now, and it's not cute to see, but that is what is happening. There's a lot of hyperinflation. And what do you think is going to happen? A lot of people are still concerned about Palantir's ability to execute in the way that they have been saying, but I do think that they'll be able to execute considering their previous quarter results were pretty good. I pretty much think that Palantir is actually in a pretty good position in comparison to where it was before. I think its valuations now they make sense. Also, a few things that Palantir has done since I last made a video about them. They teamed up with Hyundai Heavy Industries. They also partnered with DuPont Therapeutics, and which is pretty good, because I think that Palantir is putting themselves in a pretty good position over the long term by partnering with larger organizations, or organizations that are pretty, you know, solid in the industry. And I think that a lot of people still iffy about them due to the partnerships with the military and the government and blah 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 blah, but I do think that they are executing in terms of their commercial partners, which it is what we wanted. It's what we wanted, and we're getting what we wanted. Just because they're slashed right now does not mean a thing. We are still game on, okay? Game on. So on that note, make sure that you do pick up some Palantir while you are still at it. stocks are slashed right now, especially growth stocks. And I know that somebody could be like, okay, but other stocks are still doing pretty fine that are growth stocks. Yeah, well, Palantir isn't, and there's nothing that we can do about it. Besides, if nothing has changed fundamentally for you, then invest in Palantir. If you don't wanna, you don't want to, and it's not something that you want to be invested in, and that is perfectly fine. On that note, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, put your post notifications on so you're notified every time I post a video, which is never. Can you guys imagine that we went from posting every single day to like never? So yeah, I hope to get back to that every single day thing, but you know, baby steps, baby steps. On that note, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.